I'm out of fucking patience. The apps are done. The ads are done. Good. Because I'm done with this. Let's get this over with. 2-minute stream. What if the countdown was actually the countdown till the end of the stream? Have you thought about that plot twist? That's all very possible. Who says... Nobody says it has to be longer than 2 minutes. Or 20 seconds. It's Zackadoodle time, everyone. I guess that answers it. I guess it's Zackadoodle time after all. Well, Zackadoodle is not completely dressed for the occasion yet. If I'm gonna do a rare cam stream, which, for the better or worse, it's rare. I might as well get a little bit gussied up. There we go. Well, you know what? Let's add some fucking lip gloss. Let's put some lipstick on this pig! Right? Make it special. Let's make it special. I don't know where the fuck the shit went. Where the fuck all my shit went? All my pretty stuff. Oh wait, here. I haven't used this in years! Damn it. Hello everyone. Welcome to the one and only Deific Brocast. Called the Deity Brocast. If you are aware of another Twitch stream called Deity Brocast, then I'll eat my own words. I'll eat my cap. I probably should have done this first. Why would I even... What is this? This doesn't even look like lipstick. That's right, this is now a makeup tutorial. This is weird to do on camera. It's been a while since I did anything special. Can we chill out with the music? It's too epic. I know, I'm not even hearing it. I can tell from the little wave bars. It's too epic. Also, I've vetted the music, obviously. It's not random. I know what it is playing. I know what it's playing. Let's play something else. I have a specific playlist for things that are quiet and chill compared to my already agitated vibes. Alright? I'm here at gunpoint. My own gunpoint, but still. I have to do this after... Actually, no, I didn't stream for 9 days. But that's pretty long, right? I don't want to make a habit of 3-month hiatuses. That's what I'm saying. So I'm kind of trying not to break that habit. It was a very comfortable habit. I have to say that. Alright. What is this about? This is just me flexing the fact that I fixed this, which I'm very happy about. Very happy about, because Twitch changed some bullshit again. How do I explain this? You cannot connect your widgets and scripts to the IRC chat without using a secure port instead of port 80. Apparently that changed. But obviously that's not what I learned. I found that out the roundabout and hard way, because at some point just this sort of thing just stops working. And then good luck if you are not a coder and scripter and you have no idea what the fuck's going on. So they actually forced me to go into their developer updates to see what broke, and assuming something broke on their end. And then figure out what fucking script that is responsible for this. but also for this nonsense, connects to the chat. And even I didn't even know how that magic worked. Like, there's a script separately that connects to the chat. How the fuck am I supposed to know how that works? I kept looking over all these little files that make this work. And then at some point, there's like this whole text file with a lot of random ass codes. And then I looked up the port number that they said was going to be deprecated, or what's the word? Decommissioned? Which sounds like legal murder of something you do to an AI or something. I looked up 80 and I found, thank God, in one of the scripts, I found port 80 and I changed that to a secure port. And it worked. There was no guarantee. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Other people that had this ancient widget were clueless. I made sure to share my wisdom that I acquired through trial and error. And intuition, I will say. That's all I got. It's really vibe coding. I guess I'm good at that. Who knew that? Who knew that was an actual thing? Who knew it could be good? I haven't updated my background music things in a while, I think. What about this? I don't think I need so much time to yap. First of all, this music is not as loud as the other shit. Hope the volume is alright. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna get rid of this. Why does Zach sound so angry? Why does Zach sound so angry? Because Zach is the one that has to do the talking instead of the sitting and listening. Do you guys like effort? I don't. Someone's gotta do it, right? I know who that is. See, that makes the effort more like professional. I appreciate that, thank you. I don't know where the goal is. It should be somewhere here. Maybe I didn't want to appear so fucking greedy, so I removed it. Let me go into studio mode. It's a little something that I call studio mode. Coincidentally, it's also called studio mode in OBS. So I lovingly call it by its own name. Let me turn on the volume with the background music a bit. I don't have a sound man, guys. Is that obvious? I don't have a fucking anything. It's all me. It's all me and the caterpillar that's just eating my money. That's really all it does. That's what you're doing. That's what you're throwing money at. Hungry little Sammy the caterpillar, who was a gold farming beast, an S++ tier farmer of billions in Vampire Survivors. Just basically a life hack if Vampire Survivors money had any effect on real life. Now it's just it's silly cheating the game, I guess. A cheat character. He goes around with giant eyeballs turning enemies into gold. I think that's how it works somewhat. I forgot. I shouldn't have forgotten it. Oh, and he levels from the gold. So he also levels really fast. You can make like a lot of enemy spawn and a lot of gold can be farmed and you get like gold rush, so the gold income is more. How does it work? I just know how to get it to work. I don't actually know what the math is behind it. But this guy's... Keep an eye on that guy. We're all gonna be working for him. Or buried by him one day. So 62%. Yeah, I made the goal higher. Do you know why? Because I want to be able to buy more games. And I want to be able to... Actually, I just find it boring to be like, hey, we reached the goal while nobody was watching. Which happened. Here's a completely empty bar. that doesn't look good because you don't get the nice little glowy effect there. Is the glowy effect working? It's very slow, isn't it? But it is moving, yeah. Another one of those fucking things. Yeah, no, this one fucking broke. This one broke the other week. They changed it to the new UI layout and doesn't... Without any fucking regard for that, I'm using this one. The old one. And I modified that to have like rounded corners like any amateur designer would do. And this one, it didn't break. I'll give that to Kofi. They never change anything. Yeah, what am I saving up for? I guess the more you give me, the more money I'll be spending on my new PC that's incoming. Last year I spent it on a video card. And games. And hard drives. Quite a lot of hard drives over the course of the last 3 years. So... I think I might be operating at a loss, all things considered, but it is a fun... But the investment is still, like, set off by the money you throw at Sammy. It may help if he stopped fucking eating the money, though, and actually gave it to me. I really just put it in the screen. I'm not going to talk about this. What is there? Fix the pop-ups. I already talked about that, actually. Feetless feed-up streams. Yes. Last time I said I was gonna do a feed up stream, but that's just the title of the streams, right? Sometimes people tune in and they are disappointed because they see like they're fucking they're the degenerates that just want to see body parts that are I don't know where they keep coming from. They want to see inappropriate things. I don't know why there's so many of those people in my audience. I have no idea. Very curious, very coincidental, a coincidental high number of people want to see my feet. I have no idea how that's possible. But when I say it's a feet up and chill stream, it just means like it's a chill stream. The first part is just to make it a bit more, visualize it. Make it easy to visualize. It's not gonna be this. It's not gonna be this, okay? You won't get that necessarily. No, maybe if I actually stretch and I'm a camera, but this is a rare thing. Camera streams are rare these days, you know? There you go. I didn't even plan on appearing on camera. That was just a touch of genius. I was like, what if this camera is over here that automatically turned on? What if I use that to add some pizzazz to this, right? I don't look completely like dog shit for a change, so I might as well. Someone complimented my appearance on YouTube. They put it in a comment. Said, you couldn't be more handsome if you tried. Something like that. Maybe I misremember it. I just remember what I want to hear. They said you couldn't be more handsome if you tried. Something along those lines, at least. I like the implication that it's effortless. That it doesn't require maintenance. It actually... It mostly requires sleep to look presentable for me. But I will say presentable, I won't say hot or something. That I'll leave that to you guys. To my YouTube comments. The funny part was that he commented that on a video in which I didn't appear. I went over video and it was just my PNG over here, right? It was just him. So I will still take the compliment because he also commented on another video in which I did appear, so he definitely knows what I look like. He definitely knows what I look like, and I think he just meant to comment it on that video or leave a comment for the algorithm, but he knows what I look like. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Hold on, I'm gonna stretch for a second. I twisted my shoulder a little bit earlier. Scratching my back a bit too eagerly. And now it hurts, everything hurts. Such is life. Such is life, especially if you just sit in a fucking chair. Alright, hope you enjoy the sights. Take your photos now. Take your selfies with me now, like I'm Lady Liberty. Because I'm gonna turn this fucking camera off and I'm gonna turn that fucking light. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna start with turning on the light right now. Alrighty. And we're gonna play a little bit of a game because who the fuck is here for the yapping? That was the biggest mistake of my old streams. Like what I'm doing right now is just a little bit of, hey, I've not been streaming a lot, I've barely appeared on camera, so it's a special occasion. I did this every fucking stream. And sometimes that's the entire stream. Like I'm some fucking big streamer that people would watch for because they're parasocially invested in what that person has to say for 2 hours straight. Delusional. That was delusional. But also it was me being lazy and not playing games because I'm not a gamer, right? That's the one constant of the last 3 years, more or less. I'm not a gamer. I'm still not a gamer. And the day you see me playing Hollow Knight, I'm dead. All right. I don't know how I'm doing it. Mostly dead inside. You won't see the real me do that. That's an AI. Speaking of AI, YouTube had another funny thing because you know I'm a YouTuber now. Hold for applause. What is this about pre-recorded episodes? Yeah, I have a bunch of pre-recorded episodes I didn't get around to. I want to get this fucking on my screen. I have a bunch of pre-recorded episodes that I could upload because I'm a YouTuber now. But I'll see if I can broadcast them. Disseminate it. Broadly. Unto my unwitting audiences. Some shit is as all is like from April because I wasn't here for a long time. I was distracted beefing with people. That was like a lot of my time went into that. Beefing with very, very awful people, but like still a waste of time. Chocolate la boo boo do la peep. I think we can just skip that part. Okay, that's the part where I just should put a boodle in my hat. In Minecraft. I got some episodes. Chrono Trigger, Banjo-Kazooie. I forgot what else. If you need to know, I publish it in all my servers. Alright? Because I publish it in one and then I hit the publish button and it goes all across the web. Like Fishcom spread across the ocean. The warm ocean that is the Zach Broadcasting industrial complex of Discord servers. So you will be able to keep up. If you're in even one of my servers, you can see what is coming up at some point. And if you want to see it sooner, you can tell me because, you know, I'm open for it. I really fucking hate this light, so I'm still talking. No. You know what? Cinema. No. Do you even see that when I turn that one on? I did become more orange. That is the nature of light. Of this light in front of me. It's apparently very warm. It's not this warm, I know. Don't know why it looks like I'm in Mexico. Jesus, what a... Hey guys. My name is Zach, and I'm going to play the new Hollow Knight game with you guys. Wholly not an AI. It was nice to see you. This is your first time chat, you motherfucker. It's that I know who you are. But can you imagine how deranged this looks out of context? It was nice to see you. And then it's just someone completely random that never talked to me before. I have to explain to people, I know who this is. It's fine. It's not a case of mistaken identity. But thanks for being here. Good luck tomorrow. Careful with your back. You only got one spine. Don't lift those groceries too hard. I'm not gonna pay for your back surgery, so look after your body. You two are gonna be together for a long time. Good night! Sleep tight. Alright, I depissified. How do I get rid of the list? I don't need to get rid of the list, I can just disable it. Don't need to spell. There you go. What does the stream say I'm gonna play? Nothing? Good. Maybe? Maybe change it to Ocarina of Time. How about that? How come this guy has a purple name? Is that something special? How gay do you need to be to get that? How do you get a purple name? Is that just... You can just set that, right? It's just this default purple name. Alright. So speaking of the AI on YouTube, they made channel suggestions for me. No, yeah, video suggestions for my channel. And I said, I don't vibe with these, so refine these ideas, make them more in line with my content. I wanted to know if it understood what I put out. It can tell I'm making some gaming related content. That's where it ends. It doesn't actually know what's in my videos, which is good, probably. So it came up with some titles related to my channel name, talking about deific deific blunders in AI designed RPGs. Do you know any of those? It doesn't say which ones, it just says like there are AI designed RPGs, and because they are AI designed, they have a lot of blunders in them or funny, unintentionally funny bugs. Okay, chill it with the self-loathing. You need to love yourself, Mr. AI. It wants to be bullied by me. It was suggesting a video in which I make fun of the AI. All without paying me for that. All without paying me for the privilege of, you know, being bullied by me, which frankly is a professional service at this point. A lot of experience with that. It says like professional abuser of 20 years on my CV at this point. Of my viewers specifically. I love yelling on Twitch. It's so nice. It's so cathartic. My fucking shoulder is bust. Replace me already. Part for part. Start replacing me. Time for me to be phased out. Because I need to be decommissioned like insecure IRC gates ports. Maybe this is the time where the music stops. OBS goes to my second screen. And we see if anything wants to appear. Look at that. That is the Ocarina of Time. The Ocarina of Time itself, the classic. exactly as you remember it. Now I'm going to turn off the piss filter light and turn on my room light. I'm just gonna check it out. I'm not gonna play it for too long. I like to just check out stupid shit. That's what I started streaming for. I realized that. Not to pressure myself into finishing stuff and then halfway through quitting anyway. If it is fun, I'll stick around. If not, maybe it will come back. Maybe the rest we'll do later. But for the most part, what do I like about streams? It's not watching people fail the same fucking level or boss fight 20 or 30 times. All right? I'm looking at all of you guys who are doing that right now. I've seen your fucking Silk Song shit. First practice that and then do it right. Then come back on the stream to do it right. Now you're wasting my time as well as your own. I'm joking. You have to stream whatever the fuck you want. As long as you're enjoying yourself, man. It's good for your exposure if you play a game for 20 hours rather than in 1 hour like I do. It's good. It's much better for your views. Personally, I get bored of things that are repetitive, but most people seem to just... You get more people that have time to tune in that way. Just got to stream to die! Like some people do on Kick. And you get the most views then. I admire the strategy. It's the grind. It's part of the grind. Alright. Apparently I already made a file to see if it works. And that's as far as I went in. I made a file. Already these controls are not the same as the ones I use for Ocarina of Time, which is a separate client because it's not a ROM when I play it. Right? Ship of Theseus, Harinian. Ship of Theseus is me. I need my fucking shoulders replaced. So I'm gonna be confused and press the wrong button to roll constantly. There we go. That's our first treasure. Filling up our bar. Filling up our bar. I relate to that. Filling up the green bar. Like it's a Ko-fi donation bar, right? Another thing I'm not used to is that there's no free cam. I'm not used to that. I don't even know if the C buttons are gonna work as intended. Right. I was talking about something before all this, and I forgot. We're done now. We're gonna look at that. This is not where Link lives. He is an exterminator. Or he's here to cook meth. You don't know. What else? What else? Are there any Skulltulas? Because this is Skulltula house music. I'm expecting a lot of Skulltulas. Also, oddly enough, I don't think there's ever been a car in a Zelda game. Every other thing, yes. Oh, this is the Z button here, right? This looks like it's from the Sims 4 background is set because they look that fucked up. For the base game, especially. We had a train, though, so I'm not gonna say, like, this is truly the future. No, he had a train that looked more sophisticated than this shit. At least had more polygons, and that was in a 3DS game. Alright, my husband left the details for you in the dining room. You will find it first door on the left. Wipe your shoes off. This guy will not even leave anything undestroyed. What makes you think he will wipe his shoes off? Can we take off his shoes? asking for my audience. We can't. Is there a point to the green tunic or blue tunic here? Is there a meaning to it? Oh, we can save? I want to save that I've nuts. I don't know which one is the B button. That is not the B button. That is the B button. Put the nuts there. Left, yeah. Zelda's really fussy with the C button shit, and you have a PlayStation controller for this. I really should stop making a habit out of attaching my DualShock 3 to the Nintendo 64 to play my personalized copies of Ocarina of Time like this. It's very nice to have Mao Zedong here already. Feel welcome here in this welcoming and a warm socialist home. I guess this is where Hassan lives. Let's see if we can find him. Instructions, right. I was distracted by the painting. Okay. That's a shit song, I'm not gonna finish it. That's not a song I know. That's not Saria's song. That's a sorry ass song. Husband, where did you put the notes? It said outside. Look, you want Link to get a job done? Empty your house. This man has no concentration span. Okay? This man is trained to examine and destroy everything. Oh, wouldn't it be clever if they put the instructions here, so I would never find them? Why is the fairy not pointing out anything? The light switches are truly works of art. There's okay, the fridge is too far. I'm okay with the van in Zelda because they have vehicles before. I'm not sure if I'm okay with the switches. I draw the line right there. That's locked. I already went up there. Where are the instructions? This is outside. Okay. I'm gonna read the instructions as to where to find the instructions. I swear it didn't say that the first time. It didn't say that the first time. First door on the left. That's the garage, probably. Coat hanger? What? Did it say left or right? Am I fucking... I'm gonna go to the right, because there's no first door on the left. Ah! Okay, I need a map to navigate a house. Sorry. I'm so in character as Link that I'm profoundly stupid right now. This house is cursed because you can tell there was no door on the left before. The door on the left led you back outside. Alright, Mr. Monster Exterminator. What did I enter a name for? We are so glad to have a professional. We have left the house mostly open for your inspection. Huge vicious plants have sprouted up. Blah, blah, blah. The power panel should be in the kids' room on the right in the hallway downstairs. Are they gonna keep doing this? Just give me a map. Glow from the well. An eerie glow from the well. Wells in Zelda are never a good thing. Least of an Ocarina of Time. On the right in the hallway downstairs. On the right in the hallway downstairs. I can navigate dungeons better than a house in the Zelda setting. That's what I'm just starting to realize. Okay, the well would be the best place to check first. Did they want to electrocute the kids? Because that's a weird place for the power switch, isn't it? How? I would call this a hallway, right? But it's not. Apparently it's not a hallway. This is then the hallway. Ground floor on the right. I'm just gonna keep opening doors till I'm where I need to be. Look. Is this a kid's room? Apparently. Where are the teddy bears? Okay. I mean, the kids did their Bible studies, or they were writing in their free time. And you know, when I was a child, I would write physically with my hands. I would write little stories as well. So I mean, this is relatable. Also, speaking of Sammy, that is the name of the caterpillar that eats your money, and he's very hungry. So always be considerate of that. Just thought I'd use this as an opportunity to beg. Not that I need the money, because I just like being greedy. That's it. I just want to take your money and stuff it between my tits. And I get off to that. In your face. In Minecraft. Does that even apply if you say that when it's so fucking obviously sexual and weird? Can you just say, like, in Minecraft and it's suddenly not sexual and weird because it's blocky? Why my blocky tits are eager for your blocky money. I'm joking, by the way. Don't be like, oh, this guy is desperate, you know, I'm streaming for fun. If I stream for money, I'd be here a lot more to ensure that I get more. I have ways to obtain money if I wanted to. Don't worry. Just like Link, you know, with this extermination side job. Oh god, this is why lives are such a bad idea. Just need more filters than I'm used to. Playing with Dad's dildo, Sammy always liked to show off and kept throwing the dildo higher and higher. Of course, his last throw was so hard that the dildo landed on the roof. We didn't want to tell Dad. We were too scared to get onto the roof from the balcony. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Dad would be really upset about that. I don't recognize what this is. It's a window? Are these curtains that are just solid concrete matter? That's some fucking thick-ass curtains if I've ever seen one. At least it keeps out the light. These little vampire kids can sleep well during the day. I wouldn't know because I like to sleep during the day. It's my favorite. Death to all of the vases. No. Wait, actually, are you just gonna say it's locked? Oh, that's so helpful. Imagine this, you never played a Zelda game, never played Ocarina of Time, and this is your first experience with it? I guess that's possible? So what about the switches? Did something turn on or what? Like, I can't really tell. All right. The fridge may work now. That's not less. That's not less unsettling than when it's off. Like, the idea is that we want to make this place a bit less creepy with the lights on, right? Don't want it to be too messy. By the way, if you play this game normally and you pay attention to what you're doing, and you're not dicking around like a dickhead like I am doing now, you would probably finish it within like 1 hour or something. But that's not the point of me playing this, so the dicking around is the point. Sorry. So apologies if you just want to. Look, some people play the Hollow Knight level 20 times. I run around in Reality Estate 500 times. I'm talking shit. And talking dirty, too. You know? That's something I bring to the table that most people don't. I feel like I have a bit of a... can be given a bit of leeway here. Do not leave the door cages open as birds can easily fly out. Let's open them all and set them free. Team Plasma all the way, baby. That's a beautiful coat hanger. Oh, rolling. No? What's rolling? It's swapped from what I'm used to. I love the floor though. This is nice. It's one of those Sims 4 kits that they got for this one. This nice little floor. You know, one of those extravaganza, super ass gay textures things. Look at that. Calm down. Get over here. Oh, come on. Come on, this is how it should work. Don't make me get the boomerang for that damn key. Okay. How long till the moon comes crashing down? Is this even the same telescope? Look, this should work. In every other game this would work. In Wind Waker it would work. The physics changed! Because in Wind Waker you can roll against like the wall and shit comes tumbling down the shelves. So in this timeline, I don't know what timeline this is. Capitalist, no, it's not, because it's like a socialist household with Mao Zedong. All right, the Hyrule is socialist timeline. Things don't just fall down shelves anymore. Like, my strategy so far of opening shit and not knowing where the fuck I am and just going in and out of doors, it got us as far as the switches to turn on. So I'm gonna stick with that strategy. Is this where the boomerang was supposed to be? Boomerang, by the way. Why not a hook shot? Something really wrong about that, huh? I guess they couldn't have Kid Link do a job that would be considered like, you know, in the old Hyrule that was not socialist, that was completely ethical under capitalism. Here they have more like, you know, protective labor laws, thanks to Mao. Oh, hold up. So the kids got it through this on the roof and it spawned its own chest around it? That is absolutely not the bottom. Get my nuts back in place. Jeez, they got dislocated all the time. I want to look a bit at this environment. I want to look at the sky. Is that a satellite? I'm gonna come right here. I mean, that would be really sexy. I love putting satellites on roofs in The Sims 2. As in The Sims TOO, not specifically The Sims 2, but just like in builds. It's fun. That must be the telescope though. That's not a fucking hey, that's disappointing. Mouse dong. Okay, let's get the key. I'm actually going to dislocate my nuts. I want this over here. And the nuts can go over there. But that was the birds. I already read that. I read that. Man, not having gamed much and streamed much really makes me feel so rusty now. Like, talking and gaming at the same time feels like a skill I've unlearned. This was where the key was, right? Then again, I've always fucking sucked at Zelda games while I stream them. You couldn't just land inside of my pockets? Okay. Wait, is one key enough? Or do we need more? Forest Temple. It's not the Forest Temple. What? Hold up. Is this the same layout? This does not look like a corridor. I'm starting to think that this may not be this copy might be a bit too personalized. There's some minor things that need ironing out, so this is actually a Forest Temple. It doesn't even have Forest Temple music, but it should. That would have gone a bit harder than this. I'm gonna read the note again because I'm a dumbass and I don't know what exactly was the point of it again. I remember that the birds were there. No. What was the point of the key? Which door is locked? That needs to be opened urgently. Is it the waltz? Sounds like one of those like beginner tunes for people that have like 2 fingers and want to learn how to play the piano. I know from the piano in the manor in Clair Obscur that whatever's going on with my controller and leg, it doesn't allow for smooth piano playing in this fashion. It will never be good. It will never have the rhythm that I press it in, so it's pointless. Especially since I don't know what the rhythm is supposed to be. Right, I was looking for the note to remind me of what I was doing. I needed a reminder that I need to look for the note. That was the entrance. Even though the coat hanger is closer to there, right? All right, let's read that again. All right, backyard. I was forced to close the gate. Is that why we need to use the key? So something about the well needs to be checked because there's a glowy, eerie thing. But that seems like the last thing you're supposed to check, right? I kind of prefer it closed. Because what if the werewolves are gonna attack? You know? The only time I've really remembered being in a garage in a game is in Village. Garage with a car, you have to like... How did they get out? They try to bust through a wall, like a brick wall, to get out of that house that was being attacked by werewolves. And then they climbed up to the roof while the house was on fire, and one of them was like, nah, I'm good. That's what I recall. Because that's what happened, isn't it? Okay, the darn truck won't start. It's not just any truck. Needs a new battery. Might need my silver gauntlets. Okay. Blow up the fake door. Get to that. Do we need this? Like, it won't it just crash? Won't we just use our silver gauntlet force to crash into our car? What if we started? Oh. Look at this. This is just a fucking block. In terms of puzzle solving, this is a block that is on top of a treasure chest. It's still less hexagonal than the average Banjo-Kazooie tunnel. I must observe, to be fair. I'll get back to this later. I'm just gonna conveniently forget it and see if I can make my way to the well. Is this the door I just came out of? Because I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Not having the free cam initially fucks with me a little bit. Backyard. 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 Did I go there? Can you go there like through the upstairs floor? Like the part with the balcony that we went on? Wrong lever. Oh, this takes concentration for me, guys. It's making me sleepy. I should have just played Plastic Ducks. Okay, what if I go down here? What about this? Oh, wait, this was not a key related thing. I know he said he closed the gate. I thought with the key. Okay, this is sealed off with this. Do you need gauntlets for that? This was the well with the eerie glow. At least we've confirmed that there are no lies detected. It's no cap. What about a little bit of a bottle? So I can trap this wayward soul instead of eating it on the spot? No. Alright. Never mind. So there's a door on the ground level. I didn't need to go and jump down from the first floor. But you know what? This feels like the closest thing we got to a Resident Evil and Zelda crossover. So I'm just gonna act like Link as Kennedy and jump down from the first floor and through windows and be an absolute fucking madman. That's too many enemies. Oh no. Look at their... I'm using their own balls against them. Okay, the little one is nasty. I didn't see that one. Can you just stun? No, wait. Can you cut off their heads like this? Or again, was that another thing that only happened in the Wind Waker? I guess that's not... It's basically a free nut. The dildo, I mean the boomerang, is a free nut. See what I mean now by that? I was not just joking that it's a dildo. It stuns the enemies just like the nuts do, I mean. Eat the stick. Shove it. There you go. And what did we get for this? Too little, too late, huh? Too little, too late. Thanks for nothing, Deku Babas. I have a feeling they're gonna throw more shit at me if they threw 6 Deku Babas at me now. So I'm gonna capture a fairy. How do I swing horizontally so I don't look like a fuckwit? Oh, okay. Don't press Z while you do it. Right. It just seemed more gracious to do that. Wait. Roll! Damn you. Hit that twig. Alright, see? What am I gonna spend it on, though? Does this mean there's a merchant somewhere? What are you buying? And all that shit? I want the fucking merchant from Resident Evil 4 right now. I want that in this game. I feel like that belongs here. If there's gonna be a new patch of it, I'll play it all over. Uncharacteristically, I'll play it not just once, but twice. But normally play like 25% of games. If they add a merchant in a new patch, I will do that. Is the light flickering or is it just glitching? I guess it's just... kind of flickers when you walk towards it, but... I hate inconsistent lights. Stop it. So the fireplace nearby should have a wall that we can blow up. I don't see it. A secret study thing, right? That was what that was sad. Did they actually say anything about what I'm supposed to exterminate here? No, they didn't. That's what I fucking figured. They just said eerie light in the well. So it could be something completely fucking cursed and fucked up. Could be. It just sounds like some cockroaches don't leave eerie lights. I do have a key. I hope this is the right door to progress. You never know. If I picked the other door, I wouldn't have had this little special thing, maybe. That is sooner than I expected. I know this is like a big mechanic in this game. I didn't know that would be. Alright, so with this mask you can enter a new dimension ruled by demons, which is the main thing in this ROM hack? Can we call it that? Is that what it is? It was an IPS file, I think. Is that... I'm really bad with those things. I'm only just starting to delve into that magical world of ROM fuckery. Because you know me and my very official cartridges for everything. My personalized copies. Alright, here goes. But first, I'm probably gonna take a small break. And then we'll wear the mask. I do like that they use the D-pad for masks. That is... There was a version of Majora's Mask where they did that. The 3DS version? I know it was in the patched version that I'm using. Yeah, you tighten that. All right. While Link is adjusting his panties and readjusting his nuts. Get it? I'm gonna take a piss because I've been drinking some coffee before the stream. And it's not helping, by the way. It's not good enough. I'm still a fucking flop. Also, let's save. We're back. Sort of. Still BRBing. Now I'm going to use the other widget that I fixed. In the same fashion. There we go.
Happy happens.
I want to see what the cultist mask looks like when you wear it. I've only listened to someone playing through this game. What the fuck's going on? He's really confused by the sun and the moon behind me. Yes, I actually did trap the legitimate soul inside of the ceiling fan. A part of the sun is in there. Part of its heart. Shortened its lifespan a little bit. I'm sure that heat death of the Earth will come a little sooner, but only by a couple billion years. Don't worry. I've been thinking about the upcoming content a little bit because I plan ahead with these things. You may not believe it because I don't know when. I don't schedule ahead. I do plan ahead. Like I had this game set up for like a week ago, maybe longer. It was like a weekend before the last weekend. That's how long I postpone shit sometimes. Because I don't know when I'm gonna be. I thought Koopa was here. I'm fucking losing it. He wanted to come in, but as always, he wants to come in. The moment I want to close the hallway door, he dashes right out again. It's a new quirk he has acquired. He doesn't feel comfortable anymore being cooped up in my room, so he wants to come in and be with me, but he wants everything open, and that's not gonna happen. Because I've had an average of 2 mosquitoes a day in my room. Ever since like the last week of August. I'm gonna cautiously say calm down a little bit. That was like 1 day already without a mosquito, and I'm gonna hope it's gonna be 2 days soon. But I've been swatting. I've been electrocuting. Been zapping. It's like fucking mosquito death row over here. I've been killing so many of them, and it's just frustrating every time knowing that I cannot just go to sleep and ignore them. Because they will wake me up. They will. And ever since one of them fucked up my hand and I look like a crab, because they infected it, I don't trust them anymore to keep them alive. I did get bitten a couple of times, and thankfully no crab hands from these. A fucking infection. No typhoid hands, or whatever the fuck was going on. But they still had to die because it was itchy and nasty, and they're noisy and rude. And they never just like take one bite, they come back for a round 2. I'm that fucking tasty. So door gets closed fast, and that doesn't work well for a cat. Doesn't suit Koopa's idea of a good time. As a result, I have to spend some time in the living room to spend time with him because he doesn't like to spend too much time here. And that's how it is. Man, I want to go back to the game because I don't want to talk even more. I hate that. I was just going on about how I don't like how I yapped so much during my old streams. Because I think that was holding back the game. Another thing I used to do was pause in the middle of the game and go on a tangent. Like, I still play through the game really slowly because I talk a lot, but at least I sort of game. And at least 10% of my brain power is devoted to trying to memorize what I'm doing. I still fucking suck at it though. I'm doing both at the same time. Alright. Let's get spooky with it. Actually, no, let's not. I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna leave this light on. I'm just gonna disappear off camera. What about that one? I don't like them Napples! I also feel like I'm not gonna play this for too long any longer because there's another game I want to try out. Speaking of, someone gifted me a game, Mr. Game Boys. I just got a message from him to check my Steam, so I'm gonna do that right now, and maybe I'll play the game if it is the game I'm thinking of. If it's a 200 gazillion gigabyte game, not a chance. But if it's the game I'm thinking he bought, which is smaller and cheaper, but still really good, because I wasn't gonna spend money on it myself, then I'm gonna install it as we speak. Do you know what game was actually scheduled for today? The Off remake. Cancelled because I was like, what is more interesting? A game that I already played through for 2 hours and then have to start over, and now it's up on my channel, or this weird ass Sims 4 Resident Evil Zelda crossover game? The answer was probably Off the remake. I probably made a huge mistake, but I'm gonna insist on that this was more interesting on paper. In that sense, it was a good choice. So, check my Steam. How do you check your Steam? I hope he didn't fucking... What? Check my Steam for what? Oh, okay. Alright, wait a second. Why does it say purchase when someone purchased it for me? Here, it's Tiny Glade. It looks it. What's going on? Is it like because I had a demo, or what's going on? I don't understand how this works. So this might be for another stream, but since it's pretty chill and quiet, I will see if maybe I missed out on the notification. I have received a gift. There you go. There you go. Now we just need to install 2.51 gigabyte. It's not a gazillion. That's perfect. I'm installing it right now. It's called Tiny Glade. I've played the demo before. And boy, do I love playing a lot of random ass games. Especially the type that I don't need to put effort in. So I'm gonna install it and play that for a little bit as well, just to have some variety. Maybe I won't even be yelling. Yeah, right. Maybe it's because it's such a chill game. I won't get an aneurysm over it. Because it's cute little sheep and all that. So this was the mukbang segment where I'm done now with that, I guess. Let's get back to the cultist mask. Some people have called me a cult leader, by the way. I did say I have beef with some really unstable people. This was far from the only reason I didn't stream, by the way. I don't want to make it seem like bigger than it is. It wasn't like that took up every hour of my every day. It just became less of a habit to stream, so I got distracted easily. And I kind of needed a break. Just not 2 months and then another month. That would have been nice if I just maybe had like a month's break. That would have been nice. Oh well. That's the problem with taking breaks from it though, right? You get comfortable. I've seen it with other streamers, like they kind of slow down first and then they take a break. And the next thing you know, they're found dead in a ditch. You never see them again. They're dead. As far as Twitch is concerned, you don't see them again for a long time. Well, maybe like once a year to do a charity stream or something. But that's the only reason they can drag their asses to Twitch. Where they've realized that it's better to just sit. You can just sit on your island and retire from all the 5 subs a month that you've got money from. Why wouldn't you do that? It'd be crazy not to do that. No, but like either you can go on Twitch and play games for peanuts, or you can just play games in your own time and put less effort in it. You know, I get the temptation. Let's put it like that. I get the temptation. And I respect that. I still want those people to come back in a lot of cases because I miss some of these smaller streamers that just realized they got seduced by convenience. So they need to come back for my entertainment. Sorry. I need to do more stuff for free. But I understand it, and I've been there. And maybe I'm still there. Maybe this is just one of my death throw streams. Who knows? Who knows? Could be the last time. Every time. That's why you should be here every time. Jesus. Alright, so we're in the dark world now. I guess that's what it kind of is inspired by. Lots of flat stuff here though. But that's okay. I know these are supposed to be candles, but they look like very angry brooms to me. So we're gonna get bow and arrow probably. You see a little eye. These things are kind of floating around, aren't they? Is this family fucking okay? But, does this last? Does this mask last when we open doors? Or is it always gonna... Yeah, it does. Okay. The purple glow lasts. Yeah, turn around. Do we need to capture their spirits? Because we do have a bottle. Do we get bombs? I want to do that. Because I expect I have to. Also, I was just taking a piss and I realized with my piss brain, which is always the smartest part, maybe people remember that. And sometimes I took a piss break and it's like I come back with an epiphany. I realized that the key can probably be used multiple times in this case. Is the light really on though? Is this what you call on? Really? Is this kid's bedroom? We've been there, done that. Still no bombs. I don't. My thumb incidentally pressed the right control stick and it shattered reality. Literally. I'm still bad at realizing that the B button is the square. It's okay, it's okay. And there is it. There he is. The monster of capitalism itself. Stature. Turn into stature. How's the dong? Dark world stature. Uncanny resemblance there. Alright. I hear some unsettling noises there, by the way, that I don't like hearing. Oh, I see. But we can't just go through there, can we? Hold on. So the read that noises, I find a little unsettling. I think this mask is just kind of tanking the value of this reality estate. If I'm honest, it's all well and good until a fucking mask shows up and kind of highlights all the zombies in the house and the pose. Yeah, I still think I need to find the bomb somewhere, and I guess we just need to keep wearing this. I'm also gonna check the other locked door, because there were two, weren't there? I had a choice there. I had a choice there. Let's say I'll play this for like 20 minutes more. I'll finish it like in a recording. I don't need to waste so much time for people. What is this? A video game. Teleport between dimensions. Okay, jumping from platform to platform, from world to world, with little to no effort. The books he spilled off my bookshelves and get off the games. Who wrote this? Sister? Oh, no, the mom. Okay. Is she supposed to see those bookshelves? Oh yeah, there are bookshelves here too. So the fucking mask takes up flat potions. Terrible. How dare it. Okay, we got enough. Okay, that's enough. Now I have to do two things at the same time. I have to light the torches. And I have to... It is very smooth, this transition, I have to say. For two differently organized rooms. So in their version of the world... Oh, look at that. This whole section of the room they cannot even enter. Yeah, that was stupid! You just shattered the bookshelves from underneath your ass. GG. Okay, so... What about this? Oh, that's a creative puzzle, isn't it? Mid-air. I had to do it mid-air, yeah. Because that shit was about to disappear from under me. Wait, can I... I think that was the one time I had to do it. Alright. Get rid of that. Silver gauntlets, got it. Still don't know what these are. What are these? I thought they were solid bars. Are these like bead curtains? This is where they like they smoke the peace pipe. Peace pipe. It's just a hard container, right? Which is good because I heard a bunch of fucking zombies that want to squeeze the life out of me. So this was optional content, is what you're saying, Mom. It really would have been nice if I could have been able to get this out of the way now. It's even too heavy in the alternate dimension? Alright, it's too heavy either way. How do I get out then? Because I got in here one way. Now what? Because I don't have the gauntlets. What's over there? Something that needs to be over there? Okay, so I'm stuck, I guess, because I don't see a way out. Interesting. I think you're supposed to... Yeah, that's fucked. Unless this contains the gauntlets. Shut up, okay? Buggy game. It's broken. It's broken. I've decided that even though there's a hookshot here, that we can probably, possibly, potentially use. Maybe they did. I think you can use it on the ceiling. I remember when I listened to the stream. Wait, I pressed the same button twice. How did it work again? When I listened to it, there was a note that said you could use it on the ceilings. So now it also is a crossover with the Spider-Man universe. On top of being a crossover with Resident Evil and the Sims and the Zakverse, because look at me, I'm here in the corner. Me being Zach. Being Jada. Never mind, scrap that. I want my bombs. Where are the bombs? Let's go for the birds. Let's find the birds. Are the birds gonna turn into voracious demons? No birds here. Is that really needed? Because that doesn't sound like, you know... That doesn't sound like bombs. I keep finding everything but the bombs. And like an absolute fool, I will forget what I needed them for. I have to remember I needed them next to the fireplace. I get the boomerang. So visiting the well and the eerie glow in the well is gonna be like I thought it's gonna be one of the last things we'll do. And also I think we don't end up using... Yeah, we do end up using the keys actually. Finally. I don't know why I keep saving like that. I'm really playing it like it's a cartridge. I can make a fucking save state. I'm just so mystified. It's okay. It's only reality shattering. It's nothing compared to all the jars that he regularly destroys. Wait, what? Wait, what? No, I don't like that. That's not needed. We don't need that. Do we need this for anything? A whole fucking tree appeared, or what? No, it didn't. Just kind of regenerated, whatever that was. Rematerialized. Okay, that bitch is still there. It only briefly phases out of existence. That fucking big ass rock is still there on the well, so. And there are no nice flower pots. That's how you know that it's the evil world. It's Link's nightmare. It's a world without jars to destroy. And still no Skulltulas in the trees every time because he's an exterminator. I keep expecting that little noise. I hate that rupee. Hold on. No! No! Oh, you have to hold it pressed? Fuck you as well. Alright, back to the bombs. I got distracted again. I just like running around. Weird environments. As long as I'm safe. This is barred? But what if I go in and it's not barred? Alright, let's see. Any chests? Anything I've missed here? Just more of the ice. Maybe it's just their security system. Oh, that's evil. Purple car. Yeah, no, that's deranged. No. What's it say there? All hail the Hypnotoad. Something evil, most likely, you know? So it's got the book turned evil. The power of the sun is hidden under violet leaves just off the balcony. This power can harm even our supreme demons under the wall. Thank you for documenting that. So they mean like light arrows, right? I mean, thinking in Ocarina terms here. Thinking with... Now I'm thinking like an Ocarina expert. Power of the sun. Or it could be even deeper. They mean like it's a bag of Capri-Sun. Alright, I'm starting to slowly lose my mind. I'm still looking for fucking bombs. Could use a little bit more linearity. Been here, done that. I think the kids' bedroom needs more dolls. Needs more creepy dolls to make it clear. Okay. I'm gonna check upstairs a little bit more. I think there must be some fucking doors I keep skipping. Like this one or the other one. No? This is the door to the outside. That was the cages. And that was the library, right? So we did that. Okay, let's go to the other side of this. And what was over there? Or was this the outside? This was the library. Get the fuck out. Okay. I probably should have mapped this consciously the first time I got here. And I'll go to the right and go to the front, and then what's in there? The observatory. But we haven't visited this yet in Bizarro World, so... Okay. Let's see what's upstairs. We shatter everything. Bombs! See, it sometimes helps being thorough. Consult the map in the forest temple. What if Link is just stuck in the forest temple? And this is all hallucination. What if? Yeah, it would not change a thing. It would not actually be spookier. Hallucination from what? Having a Skulltula inject poison in his veins? Alright. Bombs. Oh. Yes. Do we need anything else? Oh, the mask I can assign to another button, right? Do I need to? So now we can start blowing up walls, right? I don't know if I need to do it there. Sure! Wait, do the bombs just blow up instantly, or was that just the temptation of a crack in the wall? The balls were like, the bombs were like, this is my calling? The balls. Link, you're turning on your own, and I'm pretty sure I have a pretty solid dead zone set for the controller. So I don't know how you manage that. Let's see if I reenact that. Yeah, that was just... Alright. That was just some Skulltula poison that went to his brain. The ultimate gadget. Yeah, I already have it. Don't worry, I have the ultimate gadget. Everything made of wood. Stairs, pillars, chests, torches, trees, bookshelves, the ceiling. Back of the library. I found that. Silver gauntlets. I'm going to risk it. Put on the mask. And deal with the fucking re-deaths or whatever fuck is here. Look at these strategies I'm using. Yes. Look at these Dark Souls strategies that I haven't learned from Dark Souls because I've never played a single minute of a Dark Souls game. Look at these. This would be convenient for the nuts, by the way. Let me actually use that. Oh, they hurt a lot. Never mind that. I'll dick around a bit less this time. Hold on. Now I know what to prepare for, I assume. I mean, I know what to prepare for. Now I need to actually do it right. Oh, right. I also need to defend sometimes. That's the downside. All right. Okay, so I do have a lot of hearts. I didn't know they hurt so much. That's interesting. They could have made it a bit less. Just saying. I must be playing this on like nightmare mode. Hello? I cannot fucking see what I'm doing. I pressed the shield like while he was jumping. The fucking button lag with anything that I play where you need to block is... You can tell it from the piano, you can tell it from this. I really felt him not put up that shield fast enough. I felt it as I pressed that button. That wasn't on me. Might be my CPU just being fucking overloaded constantly. We'll get through this. I mean, now I can say I've played a Souls-like. After fighting 2 of these skeletons in a tiny-ass room. In a London apartment-sized room. Let's see. Link, you can throw those nuts a bit farther. Okay, 1 hit and it's like 5 hearts gone. What's going on? It really shouldn't take 2 hits for Link to die. I am really pressing that. Oh, you have to let your shield down to stun. Alright. Next time I die, I'm gonna cheat through this. Because the controls are fucking slow to react. Yep, again. We're gonna cheat through this. If one dies, I'll save scum. That's how we're gonna do it. Camera hates me, controls hate me. I hate myself. Too many factors here. The C buttons are mapped to my control stick. It doesn't feel organic. And I don't want to spend a lot of time remapping my buttons. Alright, let's see what we can do. I thought maybe I could get an advantage this way. Dude, I'm already like pressing the wrong button for my sword. I even said sword. That's how bad it is. Link, Navy, fucking Z target, you scumbag. They could have just put 1 in here for flavor. Would have been enough of a jump scare. Yep, I didn't even get 1 down because the Z targeting didn't work. This combat is outdated. Yeah, they hit me before I can target them and put up my shield. Navy. Watch out. Yeah, you'd think. You'd think. Right. Yeah, die. Eat the... do they care about bombs? That shouldn't have hurt. I have my shield up. I respawned faster than that. Very Souls-like. Very Souls-like. Now we have another crossover to add to this. What's next? Fucking Pac-Man? Where to God? In Jesus' name, I pray. Right. That's 1. Navy, what are you doing? Have you noticed the skeleton trying to murder me and that can kill me in 2 hits? Navy, would you care to like stick to the skeleton in this tiny room where I can't see what I'm doing? I'm fighting a bookshelves, according to the camera. Still fighting a bookshelf? Yes, yes. I don't know how that fucking fucker hit me. Had the shield up, but I also wasn't hitting fat. What, you know, whatever. Fucking. Whatever. Skill issue. Let's go with that. Skill issue. I didn't sign up to have skill. I'm a streamer, not a gamer. Two extremely different things. I cannot emphasize that enough. If people are telling you some people are both. But some always skew more towards one than the other. And usually when they're good at games, they're boring, right? Pretty boring. Also, button lag. Also, fucking camera. Fuck this mask. Fuck this mask. I think this mask is a little cursed. Oh, let's see what the book says when you know, we're having fun. Transdimensional mask has disappeared. The mask somehow jumped dimensions on its own. Only responds to individuals with extreme power, so it seems unlikely. This house used to belong to a suburban family, not a clan of warriors. It's a mystery. The re-dead are unsettling that you hear. It means there is another small space fight with OP goddamn enemies. You're not supposed to fight in small spaces somewhere around here. But that will be for next time, because 2 hours in, okay, half of that was me fucking around, but still. It's already more than I planned on playing. Garage. Car. I'm gonna drive the car into a wall and get out of here. I'm gonna drive the car into our own car that is out there and perfectly functional. Right? Kitchen. And then the purple car is here. I can sense its evil even from the other dimension. So glad the lights are on. Such a big difference. Right, let's go. We're out of here. Like a bat! God, what a fucking Giga Chet I am with those gauntlets, huh? You know, it'd be funny if he just took some pills and he got like hyper muscular and got a huge dick. That would be really funny. Ripped out of his tunic and got all sweaty and huffy. Instead of getting gauntlets. That would be comedy. Oh, there we go. Now we can deal with the fucking security cameras everywhere. Purple car did not move one bit. What? Oh, I don't like that. Why is that? What's wrong with that? What's underneath that car in the alternate world? Like, it doesn't say. This part seems pretty quaint and normal for being in a dimension of pure evil and purple cars. So the evil starts at the house. His family just wanted me to get to the well and sacrifice me to the goats, to Thatcher, I suppose. Where is the proof of that there was actually ever a family here, right? Even their fridge sounds like a torture device over here. So next up, switches, and I guess, then we need to get the light arrows. But for now, I think we've checked out enough. No, no, that's not the save button. Here we go. There we go. Just as we finish talking, there's someone in the hallway. I'm gonna see if my game finished installing. The one that I got, the 2 million gigabyte game. Finished installing. Hello? Hello? Checking if the PNG was still awake. I thought it had entered a state of catatonia. Stopped responding, but I guess I was just being really quiet. That's what happens when the gremlins are on the hallway as they are right now. Yeah, that's right. The only house more cursed than the one Link was visiting is the one I live in, because there are some really evil beings sneaking around here. Every time I start to stream, they feel the need to go to the toilet or, you know, be around this part of the house only. That's my curse. It's like I'm wearing the cultist mask every time I go live, and monsters appear. Except the monsters are my parents. Anyway, let's see. It's trying to give me a launch option. I don't know what that means. I don't understand the question. I won't respond to it, Steam. I hope it just picks something that works. Just gonna check this out quickly as well. Let's switch games. By the way, is this? Thank you, Nightbot. You still do everything. You're still there for me. Unlike some bots, unlike Frosty Tools that fucked me over the other time, I think I'll need to add this as a source. I haven't played this more than once, and it was a... I wouldn't be surprised if it was like fucking last year, September or some shit. Like it was a thing at the time. By the way, I'm thinking of playing Guild Wars 2 in the imminent future. I'm trying to get into that for real, for contents purposes, but well, for real as in like I'm gonna be casual. But it's a nice looking game to stream, so I hope it will work as intended. Great new, yeah. Glade. I probably shouldn't be doing this capture specific window bullshit. But normally I prepare it, except I didn't have this game yet until I started streaming and someone bought it for me. Either that person is here right now to witness the fruits of the money they threw at me, but what can you do? It throws you right into the thick of it. So like we're here in the middle of this challenge. Camera moves really fast, so that's gonna take some reflexes to get used to, right? I haven't seen any sheep yet that were in the demo. What happened to the sheep? Maybe we need to unlock the sheep. We need to try really hard. I wanted to add about Zelda as a closing statement, by the way. That was a really cool mod. But I also famously think that Zelda games should be more for either pre-recorded stuff for me or one of the chill streams. Because they just take too much concentration to navigate that shit alone. It's just demands a little bit too much. Don't make me play puzzle games during a Brocast, is what I'm saying. Or I'm always yapping. Gonna turn all that positive energy into rage. Alright, so we're gonna use this as a little, well, reminder of what it played like. Use squish and stretch houses. But now we also have tools that do a bit more. than we had in the demo. I don't know exactly. Like I said, it was a while ago. I would not be surprised if I'm playing this on the 1 year anniversary of the last time that I played this. I don't even recall it. We could rotate things. Alright. Wizard is getting stretched out again like one of Willy Wonka's victims. One of his infanticide victims. The Wizard Tower. One skinny wizard by the time he gets out of that. I don't know why it moves so fast. Oh, because it's the zooming is not locked. Alright, now it's locked. Middle mouse button was middle fingering me a little bit there. Do. So now this is a cozy stream instead of an angry Zack stream, right? That's the idea. What could we do? I don't think I could add windows. I want to add, well, you can add purple. No, you cannot just add like a gazillion windows connected. Alright. Left control unlocks them? Or what do you mean? I'm pressing the left control. I was pressing it, but the wire from my headset, they're sabotaging everything is what I'm saying. Even in tiny Glade. There are forces working. Stop swallowing the windies. Thanks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. If we can just make something that is slightly different from what this originally was, and there are going to be sheep. There were sheep before and I want them again. How do I summon them? Passage of time. Oh, we can change the day. Yeah, I would like to see what I'm doing. Thanks. Give me some daytime. A bit twilighty, I guess. Perfect for the sheep to show up. Okay, come out, sheep. No. I'm here for the sheep. The sheep were in the demo. Where did they go? Will they come when I make flower beds? Do they like to eat the flowers? What if I level the terrain? Or do the sheep only come if I've like made sufficient money off my real estate? Like it's worth enough money, and they're like, oh, this looks like a place where people I can leech off live. Sheep? I need to know where a sheep went. Do I need to flatten the terrain or... No, go down. Go down with the terrain. So this game is courtesy of Game Boys. The Game Boys? Only one boy though. It's just one guy. He's being too modest, sharing the credit among imaginary Game Boys. They're ducks. So I feel like there has to be some landscape element that will summon the sheep. If we can summon ducks with water. Oh. Finally, the game is right. Finally, I can play my favorite game again. The Plastic Ducks Simulator. That's worth the... What was it? 15 euros that someone else spent on this. Absolutely. Game of the year. Probably last year, though, by now. From what I recall. Last year around this time I was playing like World of Warcraft, and it was like those weird streams where I just fucked around and just hung out with people. It was pretty nice. I enjoyed that. You gone? No? Die flowers. How do I get rid of these? They define me too much. Okay, how do we get rid of the flowers? Where's the lawnmower? Oh, okay, so that is an eraser tool for specifically flowers. Now let's use this for the road. Good. Okay, okay, maybe. Did the door just go to the other side? Or was it already there? What if I want to get rid of the door? Would escape again? It will always look for a little way. It will always look for a path. Where are you going now? Huh? Not so clever now, are you? Okay, this will teach you. There will only be doors when I say there will be doors. Okay. So the inside is now just hollow. I mean, I guess that's... There is no inside, I guess, normally speaking. We don't get furniture. No fridges. No hidden rooms. Alright. How do we, get a door? Instead of an arch. It just needs a bit more room. I want to keep the illusion of that this is not a hollow house, you know? That it is not a Potemkin village house. I can literally turn up the volume of this game all the way and it would still be very low volume. Or the settings actually. And turn it up. Drop that bass! The sheep. Or the sheep. I still don't know what summons the sheep. It's not, it can't be trees. But something is gonna, summon them. Maybe it's just more, maybe we need more grass. Maybe we just need to kill the flowers. The flowers are the problem here. And I'll get more grass instead. I could have used the eraser tool instead. How do we get grass? Actually, where's the grass? No, just grass, not flowers. Why is it doing that? Flowers really insist on themselves, don't they? Fuck flowers. I'm sorry for the lack of plot and excitement here. This is just the chill section of the stream. Ready? Played Dark Souls just now. Closest thing to me playing Dark Souls or Resident Evil that you'll ever see. Actually, no, I did play Resident Evil, but that you'll ever see again. Because I know better now than to do that. It's so aggressive. Okay, so if I raise the flowers, can we get the sheep? Maybe the sheep just were only in the demo. They were just like bait and switch sheep. Or does it require maybe some kind of fence? There. Now we can have sheep. No? What if we lower this? No, no. Go down. We need... No! Go away. Go away, fence. I'm not supposed to get angry at this. I would be the first person to get angry. Destroy the forest. Oh, well, actually, we have more room to fuck around than I thought. But we don't really need more trees, do we? I'm just gonna erase all the trees. Deforestation, baby. I'm gonna fangully this shit. There they come! Maybe they were here all along. Just waiting for us to destroy the environment. Like proper farmers. Hello there? Camera, what are you doing? Camera. Oh, I need to really move the cursor over them. What if the little birdie lands on him? What if the little birdie lands on him though? Will it go away if I pet it? It just won't sit still. Okay, that's on the sheep, not on me. That's not my issue. So we found one sheep. I feel accomplished. I don't know if it wants to come over. I guess we could fence it in, but this is a one of those forest sheeps, you know, like lives in the trees and stuff. So I can't just fence it in. That would be unethical. What if I give it flowers? Do you like flowers, or will you run away from that? Do you like to swim? It can't swim. I knew it would pull something like that. I wasn't trying to drown it. I wasn't trying to pull away the pull ladder onto this poor sheep, you know? Little known fact, you know, people are pretty good swimmers. And I knew that. And I knew that. I've been known that. Okay, but just one sheep though? I mean, the area is bigger than the demo version, so yeah, we gotta catch them all, or at least find them all. This a whole swampy area. Okay, where's Aunt Ethel? Auntie Ethel, where does she live? Little witch cabin. Witch cabin in the woods. That's all part of... If you can dream it, then imagine you can create it. What if I want to make like a skyscraper? Shut the fuck up. Okay. Who the fuck would want that? A skyscraper in a little glade. You'd be insane. Oh, look at that. What are the editing options? Rotate it. We'll make it bigger. You can duplicate it. So this kind of thing is for me, normally speaking, nice to start a stream with. And then either after that, I play something a little bit more engaging. Because I'm warmed up. As opposed to when I just ramble on the screen. That's nobody interested in that. Like, that's when I lose all the viewers right away. But this is good, like, good to have a little warming up exercise. I don't know how else to describe it. Is that shit on my hands or just... No, it's not. It's chocolate. I did don't eat that. Look at the witch having a pumpkin. I wish I could make the pumpkin bigger, but I guess it's not gonna happen. It's all secretive. I think the witch may want a door. Can we do that again? Oh yeah, we need a little road. Oh, right. Pumpkins are locked in place, man. So because it's in the woods, it gets like hay and little anvil. How do we... Let's make a path. Even witches sometimes need to do shopping. Okay, that's out of bounds. This witch is not going anywhere. What if the witch wants to visit the wizard and have a secret love affair? Well, in that case, I'll make a little highway here. But she has to stay hidden, you know, it's quite taboo. Because this is a white wizard and it's a black the thingy. You know what? Forget about that. An evil swamp witch. You know, that's the forbidden love is what I meant to say. So nobody can know. It's so swampy, even like the house has like a... It's basically flooded most of the time. Just sink into the swamp. Pumpkins are locked in place. They're gonna just sink into the swamp like Atreus' horse. That's a very 90s reference, isn't it? I expected more of a water wheel. And some light. I don't know, do we have light sources here? Don't we have that? Oh. There is at least a chart. What is this? We cannot do that? Is that locked? Or... is that too small? We cannot have the Tudors living here. History's biggest feuders. Like Barracudas. No? What if I want my Tudors? Here we can have some beams. I think the Swamp Witch just doesn't really like beams. Too easy to melt with jet fuel and all that. And she loves to experiment with jet fuel. Also likes to crash planes into her house, so beams are not a very good idea. They'll just collapse. They're not what they made out to be. Yeah, I have a chimney on me. That's the only way you can tell there's someone living here. Otherwise, very secretive. Cannot tell there's anything going on there. Okay, so controversially, is that she thinks nobody can see it. This evil swamp witch has a thing for beautiful purple flowers. It's true, she does. It's true. Did I just become different color? I mean, they did, but is that related to stemming it? Thinks nobody can see that. And they're not even poisonous. She's just a little softy at heart, in between all the eating of children and sucking wizard dick. A big softy at heart, that witch, a swamp witch. She's not much of a patriot. She only has a flag here to burn it. Tell them to screw the king. She needs a little bit of a little plaza. Come on, she's already got barely any room to walk. It's a long walk as well to the wizard, and she's quite creaky and all, you know? And she already needs to, like, swim across all the swamp water. Just to go anywhere. Well, I think she's gonna have a bit of a problem here. She can probably use a broom to get across, but not to fly. She can use her broom as crutches to get across the stones. And you know, the pain of finding true love is pure agony. And look, there are all these rocks here that she can. Every day she breaks her bones on a new rock. She tries to make her way to the wizard tower to suck wizard dick. But it's well worth it. You know what's convenient? By the time she gets there, she's fallen so many times, she's lost all her teeth, so she can be better sucky. She can do better suck. What a love story, right? Better love story than what? A better love story than... what? Right? That's a visual gag. If you're just listening, you're missing out. Guys, I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you, yes. Thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna switch to the credits. Let's say goodbye. Let's pet the little sheep and the little bird. The bird is not flying away this time. I think it's just only restless during the evening. Or sorry, during the day. This sheep has seen some shit. He knows what's going on with that toothless witch mouth. In the dark. This sheep is not as innocent anymore. I wish it had been. That's why I need to give it some love. Okay, so how do we save this? Do we need to? Your game is saved. I'm so thankful for that. See you guys again very soon with some pre-recorded stuff and whatever I feel like playing in a moment, if anything at all. It's pre-recorded. I'm predicting Banjo, but we'll see. Could be that I'll do the Zelda part 2 at some point too this week. Ciao.